Thursday. So I would like to thank you to all of lecture from Universitas Riau, Dr. Andewi Rohmawati, Dr. Marhadi, Dr. Raden Lestari Karnasi, Miss Iva Adina Yafis, and Miss Hafiza Oktasia Nasution. So unfortunately, one of our lecturer cannot attend in this Zoom meeting because he is in the hospital now. He got COVID-19. So we do hope he is getting better now, because in the last several days he was in the ICU, but now he is getting better. So I hope every day is getting better and he can come to our university again. So now I would like to take over all this meeting with the Miss Eva. Please, Miss Eva, lead this presentation. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you for effort, and I'm happy to work with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Bu Fitri.
All right. Thank you, Bu Fitri. Good evening, everyone. Professor Kelly, how would you like to run the session?
Yeah, I think because today is the final presentation, so probably we can ask the student to present their final presentation in turn. Then the participant, the lecturer, can give some comment to them.
Okay. Okay. How do you like to do? What kind of order do you want to do it? Is it from 1 to 5 or 5 to 1?
Yeah, I think you can design it. Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the time we are 1 to 5, right?
Yes. But
Okay, so,
Professor Lin, I believe he did it from 5 to 1.
Okay, so today we will from 3, 4, 5, 1, 2.
All right. Okay. Group 3, you're up. Are you ready? Fatih, Jody?
Can you give us some time, because most of our members still out searching for signal.
Okay, Professor Kelly, would that be okay if we start with group 4?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Feli?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you start?
Okay, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Okay, ma'am. I will share
Yes, ma'am.
presentation first.
Okay, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good evening, everyone. We are from group 4. I would like to present our group discussion for our product herbal candy. With our group member, there is Adriana Steo, Hafidini, Felicia Tantino, and Mutiara. Okay, as we know, the number of COVID-19 cases in Rio Sumatra is increasing nowadays. To compare with the behavior of the community, which are difficult to change regarding the use of masks, and cause the immune system to become low and weak. Therefore, a solution is needed to increase the immunity of weak communities so they can persist the number of COVID-19. So our goal here is to suppress the transmission of the COVID-19 virus in Riau, Sumatra, and then boost people immunity so that they can protect themselves from the COVID-19 virus and make the body to become more healthier. And then the last, we want to educate the public about the importance of maintaining health during the pandemic and daily life. So our group solution here is to make a product that can boosting our immune system by making imbus candy that made from ginger, turmeric, lemongrass, palm sugar, and coffee with an eco-friendly package. And then the next material will be explained by Sister Matia.
Okay, I would like to explain about service design. Service design has three service triangle. Our company obtains raw material from supplier from local farmers and market product through automated machine that can be accessed directly by customer. After purchasing the product, the customer can also access the website which contain information about the product and ingredients as well as purchasing the product online. And next, for service blueprint, a service touch point. Customer can buy the candy according to their wishes, tastes, and conditions. Customer can access our website by scanning the barcode on the candy, can lead and browse. Contactless shopping. Customer can buy product without having to contact the seller directly through the website and also the vending machine. And then cooperate with spice farmers or suppliers in the market to make it easier to access raw materials. And then cooperating with e-commerce, namely Gojek for product delivery and online payment. Cooperating with vending machine producers company and cooperating with BPOM to test the product for sales, consumptions, and halal certifications. And next, for service blueprint, shopping service blueprint. Customer goes to the machine, browse for the product, and select for the desired product. Insert the money into the machine according to the price and take the product from the vending machine box. For the platform, we use machine and payment, and support is machine. And next, website service blueprint. The flow can be seen through the following diagram. First, customer go to the website and log in. If the customer didn't have the account, they must create it first. After that, they can browse and choose and select the product special package, and customer can customize some complementary stuff like hampers and etc. After customized product complete, customer select the delivery locations for purchasing and product can deliver. The platform that we use is shopping platform and information platform. And for support unit, we will use Gojek.
Okay, and then for Scamper, our product have substitute, eliminate, modify, and combine. For substitute, we change the candy packaging from plastic that is not environmentally friendly to edible film that is more environmentally friendly. And for eliminate, we decide to delay the contact between the seller and the buyer to minimize the spread of the COVID virus. Next. And for modify, we decide that candy, which is usually hard, modified into chewy and have various shape, flavors, and to kind of sugar content to suit the customer wishes. Then, here is the variants of the taste and ingredient of our imbus candy. For the normal candy, we decide that the color of the candy is dark brown, and for the candy with less sugar, the color of candy will be light brown. Next. And here's the shape of our imbus candy. We have a ginger man, stars, and flower shape. Next. And in terms of ginger benefit, there is to strengthen the immune system, ward off bacterial and viral infection, relieve sore muscle, relieve morning sickness, relieve menstrual pain, and for turmeric benefit. There is to improve immune function, reduce autoimmunity symptom, help reduce cardiovascular complication, helps manage irritable bowel syndrome or IBS, and to prevent and treat Alzheimer's.
And then combine vending machine plus information that will appear on the vending machine screen if the product is pressed once. Customer can see the product that offers. Camera to watch the customers. Second is customer can choose the product and read the information from the product that they want to buy in screen. And third, customer can pay with cash and customer can pay with credit card. If there is chance, the customer can take it here. Customer can the product that they purchase.
Okay, next is UX and UI. I'm sorry, ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, Theo.
Okay, the first is who are my target audience. We divided our target audience into 4 categories. The first is demographic variable, with the age from 7 until 80 years old, income range over than 1 million rupiah, gender male and female, start from the elementary school, and all social status. With the location from the city of Pekanbaru, and purchase mode is the customer who like things that are easy, practical from the transaction until the product use. And the last is mental model distinction. The first is lifestyle. People who want to have a healthier body, increase their immune system, and so on. Next is demand. People who like to consume the candy with the normal sweetness and less sugar. And the last is personality. People they are practical, like to try new things, experience something unique, and people who like to share. So that we make our targeting is children, adult and couple, elder, people who want and like to celebrate special events like Christmas and Mubarak, Christmas, Chinese New Year, Valentine, and others. This is our customer segmentation or profile. The first is children. What will they gain is candy with 3 flavors, shape, and additional coffee flavor. Their job is find and consume sweet. They are healthy, delicious, and according to the taste. And the pain is they don't know how to use the vending machine for the first time, doesn't like the taste of the herb, likes to like to eat the sweets, but sometimes it's not healthy, and they can afford to buy the sweets because they haven't worked out of the pocket money. The second is adult and couple. What will they gain is something that practical, candy as a delicious and healthy gift, eco-friendly packaging. Their job is find and consume sweets according to the wishes, current situation, suitable from the recipient of the gift. And the pain is the recipient of the gift doesn't like the candy, is able to use vending machine and website, and the last is like to litter. The next is the elder profile. They will gain something that healthy and can increase their body immune. Their job is find and eat something delicious but in accordance with the current body condition. And the pain is they're no longer able to use the vending machine and website, difficulty in chewing the candy. Next is what feature do we have? The first is environmental friendly packaging. The second is various flavor and shape of our candy. And the third is deal with vending machine and pre-order using website. How people request for the service or product. The customer can buy inbox candy using the vending machine that we have installed in several public places such as campus, mall, near bus stops, city park, and so on. They also can pre-order the candy package for the special event through the IC company website. Next is journey maps. There are 5 journeys that I will explain. The first is awareness. At this stage, the customer are aware of their want and needs and look for the product. The second is consideration. At this stage, the customer make product research by visiting the vending machine or website to find the information. The customer also could make a special customized package for a special event through the website using the pre-order system. The number 3 is purchase. At this stage, if the customer use the vending machine, they can choose the desired product and purchase the product by inserting money to the vending machine according to the price. Meanwhile, if the customer use the website, they can use Gojek application for the delivery as well for the payment. Number 4 is retention. At this stage, if the customer use the vending machine, they could receive the product by getting the product from the box provided. Meanwhile, if the customer use the website, the product will be delivered to the location selected by the Gojek if it is done. And the last is advocacy. At this stage, customer can give a feedback to us in the form of suggestion, complaint, or compliment through the website. The customer needs. The customer basic needs at this situation is as follow as the first, since we are in the pandemic situation, health is one of the most important needs for the customer and all of us. Number two is at least contact with people around is also important to prevent the risk of virus spread, the virus spread. The third is eat a healthy snack that could boost immune system is preferably. And number four is eco-friendly packaging that could help the customer to take a good care of the world. The last is what will satisfy or unsatisfied my customer. What will satisfy my customer is our product has many different shape, flavor according to customer wishes, contact shopping so it will be more safer in this pandemic, and the customer can also get information, give a feedback, and pre-order the candy package for the special event through the website. And what will unsatisfy my customer is maybe it a bit inconvenient for the customer who are not very tech savvy in using the machine and website. Next is business model Canva that will be explained by Sis Felicia Santino.
Okay, next I will explain about business model canvas. Next slide, please. This is the customer segmentation, which has been mentioned before. Next. This is the value proposition of our product. The first is the gain creator. We are going to create a candy with 3 flavors and with 2 sugar content, which is low sugar and normal sugar. We also will create a candy with various of shape and colors. The second is we will using eco-friendly packaging, namely edible film and cans. And the third one is our product can be purchased through vending machine and website. The pen relief is the first one, candy with various flavor, 2 type of sugar contents, and coffee aroma to attract interest, adjust to desires, and be healthy for everyone. The second one is use of eco-friendly packaging. The third one is the use of vending machine for contactless shopping is more practical and save time. The fourth one is ordering special package, providing feedback, and assessing information through the website. And the fifth one is affordable price for everyone. Our product and service is immune booster candy with eco-friendly packaging. Next slide, please. Next is the business model canvas. The first I'm going to explain is our key partnership. Our key partnership is as follows. The first one is customers, and the second is supplier from local farmer. The third one is vending machine company. We are going to collaborate with Monster Mac company, which is an expertise company in the technology of embedded system integrators, Internet of Things or IoT, vending machine, military technology, and hot stamping, which is located at West Jakarta, Indonesia. The fourth one is e-commerce, which in this product is Gojek for delivery and payment. And the last one is BPOM or National Agency of Drugs and Food Control, which is an institution in Indonesia in charge of supervising the circulation of drugs and food in Indonesia, and also will give the halal certification. And the next I'm going to explain is our key activities. Our key activities is as follows. The first is purchase of all raw materials. And the next one is candy making, candy packaging, put the finished candy into the vending machine and then sell it to the places. And we are going to promote it and purchase service through the website, respond to all suggestions or from customer in the website. And the next I'm going to explain is key resources. The first is candy ingredient suppliers, which we are going to get from local farmers, packaging raw material suppliers, and vending machine company. The value proposition is mentioned before. I'm going to continue with customer relationship. Our customer relationship is feedback in the form of suggestion, complaints, and compliment through website. And the next one is channel. promotion through social media and advertising via television advertisement and also sponsors. I will skip the customer segmentation because it has been explained before. I will continue with cost structures and revenue stream. Our cost structure is candy ingredients and packaging fee, administration fee, advertising cost, vending machine rental fee, utility fee, candy making machine maintenance cost, employee salary, job rentals, and operating costs. While our revenue stream is sales of 6 kinds of candy, sales of special packets, profit from cooperation with e-commerce like Gojek. Next slide, please. Okay, that's all from our presentation. Is there any suggestion or comments from sir and ma'am?
Okay, thank you for group 4, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I can know your group do a lot of great job, well done. But as I remind all of you, you should have a very visualized. I mean that you say you have an eco-friendly package, right? But I didn't see any package design so far. It's a plastic outside, right? So is it eco-friendly or not?
It's edible film, Prof. Edible film that will.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
edible film.
Okay. I like to share what I understand, get my understanding from your group. Because when we talk about the candy, I mean the candy is all over the world. It's a very popular product. And every country have their own candy, right? Why should we choose your product? Can you make some storytelling to the audience? When I eat your product, what can I connect? It's my memory or your memory? Why your audience should buy your product?
In our opinion, why the customer should buy our product is because that our product concerned about both health and environment. Why I say that? Because our product use the healthy ingredients such as turmeric, ginger, and lemongrass, which has a very good benefits for our body. And we also concerned about the taste. We know that many children doesn't like the herbal taste, so we use coffee as one of the ingredients to make the herbal taste like ginger and turmeric not too strong. And for the environmental concern is we use the environmental eco-friendly packaging like edible films and can that can be recyclable, and the edible film will not make edit waste, ma'am.
Yes, I can understand what your implied, but I want to remind you because our project is a placemaking, right? So they should connect to the certain community. The community, they have a lot of a ginger product, or the community, they have some kind of like a plant, like a lemongrass, or the people in Indonesia, they all have use a lot of like a ginger, like the lemongrass, so they can have some connection. Can you understand what I mean? The connect,
yes,
the connection with the local people.
Yes,
who are they? Where where their community. So probably, I think you have a very well-designed framework and very smoothly to develop your argument. But I think you need to go back to provide much more feeling thing, emotionally, the component you should invoke to the connection to the local people, to the audience. Probably it's what's my suggestion. So I think, yeah, we have a Dr. Lin. Yeah, I think every group have a choose supervisor to have some comment. Okay, Dr. Lin.
Yes, thank you very much. So would you please go back to your persona here? I found, yeah, the persona, I kind of remember that you have a very large range of the ages. Let's from 7 to 80, something like that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so actually my concern is very similar to Professor Kelly, because that range of people doesn't mean anything to me. In order to do a better user the segmentations, the buyers segmentations, then you have to distinguish different people because they have different needs. For example, for the local people, they have their memories, so you have to deliver the memories to your I mean embedded the good memories to your herbal candy, and then they will buy that because when they eat your candy, then they can recall the very sweet memories. But for the international people just like me, I don't have such a very nice cultural experiences. So maybe your memories doesn't fit anything to me. So you need to create something else so that I will be better connect to your candy. So I suggest you maybe you can think about some kind of the themes or events or holidays. I heard that you mentioned about that too. So that's a very good idea. So maybe you can have you have a great range of the ages, but you still have to distinguish different groups. Some of them are your major target audiences, and some of them are your secondary. So in that cases, you have to, I would suggest you to provide different or packages or products, even though the contents inside are the very similar or the same, even though the same, but because of different package design. Now, design can bring up some kind of emotional issue to them. So they will love it from the bottom of the heart. And just because of the package design. And for international people, maybe they will just buy that because I saw the very nice the package design, and that package of design can always make me recall my good memory in your country. So the totally you can have similar products, but your design can help you to do the segmentation, and also the flavors and your even your marketing strategies can do that too. So under this the big range of ages, you still have to do something to distinguish different group of people. So that's my suggestion.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, so how about other teacher? Any comment? Okay, shall we welcome, thank you for group 4. So now we are welcome to 5 group.
Okay, ma'am, I will close the presentation. Okay, I will. That's all from our group 4. I would like to thank all for taking time out hearing our presentation, and I also want to apologize if there are any mistake from us. Once again, thank you very much, and good evening, all professor, sir, and ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. We are from Group 5. First of all, I would like to introduce our group members. First is me, Alia Baroka Munsar. Second is Esra Helena Tindawan. The third is Fatima Fitri Rahma. The fourth is Prama Widayat. And the fifth is Yelgo Daniel Turnip. And this is our business model canvas presentation. So we are from Bank Sampah Riau Jaya. We would like to make a machine called Treasure. It came from the idea to collect trash to become valuable thing or treasure. Treasure will collect plastic bottle as the main waste because the plastic bottle is one of the waste that contributes the most in Indonesia. Treasure will give the user some benefit like vouchers in the main machine and toys or candies for the kids machine. So we would like to combine the vending machine, ATM machine, features and plastic chopper machine in one machine. And we would like to show this article. Is it showing?
Not yet.
So this is how the machine will looks like.
Not yet. Oh.
So
probably you can close the screen first and then show it.
Which?
Okay.
The article?
Yes.
Oh, wait. How? This?
Not yet. It's still the same PowerPoint.
No, I mean the articles is not showing.
Yes, not yet.
Wait. How about now?
Yes. Can you please go down? Okay. So this kind of machine has already exist in Finlandia, and it launched around something like the Tombra collection solution division Norway in the Norway, and then they please go down. They say they already collect around 28,000 drink containers for a single day. So from this kind of machine, we are going to make the same technology to Indonesian people, and maybe we can adapt that technology to be applied in Indonesia. And then please go back to the PowerPoint. Okay, so the business model is content of the key partners, key activities, key resources, customer segments, customer relationships, channels, value proposition, cost structure, and revenue streams.
Okay, next, key partners. The first is government, the partner who socialists make the policy and regulation through our product. The second, developers, they are designers and programmers. The partner who make and develop the machine. The third, recycle company, the partner will use covered plastic bottles as their raw material. The for return company, the partners will give benefits for the user through our machine, example voucher for convenience store, e-commerce, meals, etc. And the last investor, the partners will give capital for our machine.
So may I add some suggestion about the government itself? The government role is kind of promoting role, such as socialize and make the policy through the machine, because we are going to make this social entrepreneur business that we also need to promote for the mass of society. So that we need to get the government for our key partners. And then the developers itself, the developers contains for designers and programmers. The designers design the hardware from the machine, and then the programmers will program the exact the detailed program for the machine itself. And the recycle company, we're going to make the plastic bottle to be chopped, and then we would like to sell it through the recycle company, and maybe they can recycle all the chopped plastic for the safe of environment. And then for the return company, we're going to make the machine that give them some beneficial for the output instead of the money. So for the ATM itself, it's like the machine give us the money, right? So instead of money, we are going to make the voucher as the output, or something like toys and candies for children. And then the investor itself, it's going to be who give our machine for our capital of financial capital, and then maybe from the charity. It's all. And next.
Next key activities: collecting plastic waste, copying plastic waste, selling covered plastic waste, attracting users to use our machine, and the last, make some simple recycling product.
Because we are going to collect the plastic bottle in the machine, we collect it through the machine, and we would like to collect it through manually by they're going to our company. And then in the machine itself, we are going to make the machine that immediately chopping the plastic waste from the bottle into the pieces, and then we are going to sell a part of selling chopped plastic waste for the recycle company. And then the another part where we are going to make a simple recycling product, and then we're going to attract users to use our machine, because we are the first ever company that apply this technology in Indonesia, and especially for Pekanbaru. It maybe attract people to use the machine, and it will make them attracting to and be aware to the recycle and save the environment. And we would like to make the simple recycling product from the chopped that we collect from the plastic waste. Next.
Key resource: plastic waste, technology, partnership, human resource, they are employees and developer, and the last, brand image.
For the key resources itself, because we are going to collect the plastic waste, so the important thing is the plastic waste itself, and then the technology for applying the machine, and then our partnership, that what kind of partnership that we need to build for the designer, and then the programmer, and we're going to make the partnership through the recycle company and so on, and also the government and the human resource itself. We are going to employ some people that around Pekanbaru that have a jobless, that kind of jobless, because in this pandemic situation, there are many people that get fired from their job, and then we are going to give the benefit for the developer itself and also brand image. We hope that this treasure machine could have a big response for the Pekanbaru society, and then we hope that the treasure itself have a big impact for the Indonesia. And next.
Next is customer segments are society, children, and disability.
So for the customer segment, we are already said from the presentation before, one presentation before, that we are going to make two kind of machine. The first one is the main machine, and the second one is the children only machine. So they have the key influencer for the main machine, such as government, because the government can make the policy and socialize it through the society. And the key influencer for the children only machine is their parent, because their parent they need to educate the young people to use the machine itself. And we are going to go through the children that can read and write also, and they need to have a social education for the saving environment. And then the decision maker is the society and disabled people, because our main machine will be used by the society and disabled people. We think that the decision maker is their self. And then for the children only is maybe family member, because the family member can persuade the children to make them to use the machine. And then the end users is the society and disabled people, and the children for the children only machine.
Customer relationship, beneficial relationship, trusted relationship, loyalty, self-service, and personal assistance.
So for the customer relationship, we are going to make a beneficial relationship. It means that we need to have to give them some beneficial thing, and then they also give us the beneficial thing. Just like we are going to make them to pay their effort to join us to recycle, to make a recycle thing, and then they will give us some ways to be recycled. And the second is trust relationship. We would like to make the trust relationship, because we need to depend on them to collect the plastic waste itself. So they need to trust us and use our service again and again. And also from that trust relationship, we would like to gain the loyalty from them by serve them with the member cards, so that the statistic of their effort to make the recycled thing would be count, and then we would like to make them come through our machine again and again with that membership. And then the self-service itself, because we are going to have a machine, we are going to make them usual to use the machine. So for the first, maybe they will a little bit confused, and then for the next second and third experience, maybe they can they can use the machine as a habit. And we are going to make the personal assistant for the relationship, because we need to maybe show them step by step to use the machine, and then we need to make the detailed program about the how to use the machine.
Okay, next about channels. So the first is machines placement at the convenience store, and the second is machines placement at the junctions or road, and the last is machines placement and maybe at the public facilities such as department store, library, park, and etc.
So the addition for this channels for the distribution, because we are going to make the machine, we cannot have any other channels from the machine placement. We need to make the placement around the city, and we need to make the placement around convenience store, because we are going to also have a partnership with convenience store. So we would like to give the society the benefit that they can give they can use the voucher to the convenience store, and then after they purchase some plastic bottle from the convenience store, they also can throw away their plastic bottle through the machine. And then the machine placement at junction, because every junction in the Pekanbaru itself sometimes have the trash bin, and then for instead of they are throw away their bottle into trash, we are going to make them interested to use the machine by throwing it into our machine. And then the placement for the public facilities such as department store, library, and park, because the society tends to have a drink around this kind of public facilities, so that we are going to have the placement around that public facilities.
Okay, next is the value proposition. The first is pay their effort to collect the waste by giving them some benefit, and we get the waste as a feedback, and then saving the environment. So the last is educate people and change their behavior to more productive, but at the same time, they will use our machine continuously.
So for the value proposition that we already think about is the benefit for the customer, for the user, and for our company, right? So that this kind of proposition is a kind of beneficial relationship, because we are paying their effort to collect the waste, and they will give us some plastic waste to get recycled, and then we are going to save the environment for it is the goals that our company need, and then the society also can join these goals, join to reach these goals by as long as we are recycling, they are also saving the environment. So we both going to save the environment, and then we are going to educate people and change their behavior for to be more productive. Because before we know that they only throw away the trash, just throw the trash into the rubbish bin, and then it's not productive enough for their life. So we are going to make it productive by paying their effort, and then yet at the same time, they will use our machine continuously.
So for the cost structure, the most expensive cost is for the machine development, and also the cheapest cost is making MOU. We only need to build trust and pay our promise to our partner. And the last is the most important cost is machine development. So we can see the cost. The first is machine development operational expenses such as distribution, production costs, additional material, machine maintenance fees, and insurance fees, and then developer wages and employee wages and benefit fees, promotion fees, and MOU taken.
So for the cost structure, we think that the most expensive cost is developing the machine itself, because the technology is quite expensive in Indonesia, and then we need some big effort to maintain and develop this kind of machine. And then maybe for the cheapest is the MOU, because we're going to make the promise for the company that will be our partner, so that it is the what we call that, we can it is the first step to maintain this business, and the cheapest way to realize them. And the most important cost, because our main goals is to have a machine that a detailed machine. So we are going to invest all of the revenue through the machine development.
The revenue streams come from selling chopped plastic bottles, selling simple recycling product, and also from the charity, from maybe from company or person that aware about the environment sustainability.
Because our business is kind of social entrepreneur business, we think that we don't have any revenue. We don't have any big revenue from the revenue stream. So we are going to have the revenue from the selling chopped plastic bottles through the recycle company, and then we would like to make the simple recycled product and then sell it. And we're going to make a campaign or something like, yeah, maybe the program for the charity itself. So we think that's all for our presentation from group 5. Is there any question, suggestion, or opinions about our group?
How about Dr. Yang?
Yes. Good evening. This is the final presentation. So I think that your presentation should cover every aspect of the project, not just the business model. And I cannot, for example, like I am not quite sure about the problem from your findings. And based on the problem and how what will be your resolution, I think your business model explained that your resolution, but you didn't mention it in the first. It's kind of like just a partial of your final presentation, not a whole thing. And so you should have the everything inside of your final presentation, like that. You plan to do that recycling machine, but I just cannot see that how does that machine look like. You have some photo, but I believe that they are not your design. Even it's just a sketch, you still have some rough drawing about your design. And so far, I didn't get the point if you test your idea from your target audience. And I believe the similar thing happened to the previous group. I don't think that you test your ideas, and you have to test your ideas and based on probably your target audience and also stakeholders in order to improve your ideas to reflect to what they to need. And that's my comment. Yeah.
Thank you for Dr. Yang. Is what I think about the group 5, because this is a final presentation. So you should have a whole process of your product development, the reason why and the how. Yeah, that will be great. But I love the topic of your main issue, because it's getting popular, because we are emphasized the circular economic and the eco-friendly green. So I think, yeah, probably your group should modify your final presentation. Okay, so we have Dr. Liao here. Dr. Liao.
Hi, okay. Good evening. Okay, I think this idea has great commercial potential. I would like to provide 3 suggestions for your reference. First, maybe you guys maybe could evaluate the cost of the service carefully, because cost is very important information for pricing. Okay. Second, have you tried to ask the potential customer what do they comment about this service? Maybe they will provide some comment or suggestion for you guys for your reference to make this service better. Finally, maybe you need to think about how do you decide the price of product, okay, or service, okay, because you need to think about the cost structure and the revenue stream, and it will tell you the business model could work or not. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Yang and Dr. Liao. How about other teacher? Okay,
Yeah.
Dr. Lin.
Yes, actually, I have very similar thoughts to Professor Yang and Professor Kelly, because that again is a final presentation. I heard a lot of your principles of design, which means that you have lots of idea about what to do, but you don't cover much of approaches, which means how to do. So you know what to do, but you still have to come up with how to do, and then you still have to analyze why people want to recycling that in your machine. So, and you know that you need some attractions to the people, but you don't have any attractive method. So that's the key point. So I just bring up the one more time to you guys. Okay, so that's my thoughts. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, so I believe the group 5 already collect some suggestion. So definitely you can improve the quality of your presentation. Okay, so thank you for group 5. So we are now welcome to group 1.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. We are from Group 1. Tonight, we will be presenting our project. It's called Bus-in application. So the member of Group 1 is me, Rahif Atala, and then Newayan Sinta Devi, Ditya Jessica, Muhammad Raihan, and Mr. Tameng Nabaga. So before we go into our project more detail, I want to explain about what we already done so far. But first, I want to introduce to all of you about Transmetro Pekanbaru itself. Transmetro Pekanbaru, or commonly people call it TMP, is a rapid transit bus system located in Pekanbaru. And this is the object of our project. And we're doing some observation to Transmetro Pekanbaru to fill this AIEOU paper. As you can see, the activities, environment, interaction, object, and user. It makes us more understand about what we're actually doing. Like we know the environment, we know the user, and we know what people doing in the bus or in the bus stop. And from the observation that we already do, we have some issue that we selected. Maybe next slide. Okay, this is the issue that we selected. Most people in Pekanbaru choose using their own vehicle instead of public transportation. And we make some goals from it, like to urge people to switch from using own vehicle to public transportation. And the second goal is to creating a safety and comfort environment to passenger. And the third goal is to encourage the city of Pekanbaru as a smart city Madani in accordance with the vision and mission of Pekanbaru. And from that issue, we find some problem. The first problem is many people choose to use their own vehicle. The second, sometimes many people are still confused about which bus route to go. And the third is many people don't like to wait too long in the bus stop. And from that problem, we give some solution, that is doing socialization about the existence of the TMP bus. And the second is make an application to monitor bus routes and schedule. This is the one that we will more focus on this presentation. Okay, next. Okay, next is target audience will be presented by Ditya Jessica.
Okay, thank you for Brother Rafif. Next is target audience. So what is target audience? Target audience is a group of people defined based on their common characteristics such as demographics and behavior. Like in our PPT, first is demographic variables. Our target age is 13 until 45 years. Income range approximately 1 million rupiah and 1 million until 1,005,000 rupiah or lower middle. Genders are female and male. Education level ranging from middle until higher education. And social status lower middle social status. And second, geographical variables, location, people from the city of Pekanbaru, people from other province, and people from abroad. And main targetings are students, workers, and tourists. Next. Okay, how to monetize our product? Income streams can be obtained from ticket sales divided by two, one for PT bus owners and another for us. Our income stream can also be through cooperation with e-tickets, e-money, app downloads, as well as hotels, hospitals, and other interesting partners. Okay, next. Okay, and how our innovative solutions. First is to make people interested in using the TMP bus. We will introduce an environment that using TMP has a very positive influence on society and the environment, like reduce congestion and reduce pollution. Last but not least, make an application with a map feature that will be synchronized with the Transmetro Pekanbaru bus route. It aims to make it easier for users to be able to see the bus they want so they don't have to wait long at the bus stop. Okay, next.
Next will be presented by Sister Sinta.
Okay, thank you. Next, I will continue about innovative business models. To make innovative business models, we must to focus in the three things. The first one is customer value creation. In the customer value creation, there are three main focus, that brand value, service value, and relationship value. The first one is brand value, that consists of reputation or promise that we offer to our customer. Using BuzzIn as our name application mate means providing easy information to customers only by going through the application that has been provided. Then all information about the service has been obtained with the slogan, help you more than before. And the second one is service value, that consists of how we can deliver the benefits for the customer through our service. The BuzzIn app make it easier for the Trans Metro Pekanbaru passengers to be able to find out the bus departure times, bus routes, and various other information needed. And next, the third is relationship value, is to develop customer experience based on the solutions to gain competitive advantage. By building a better consumer experience, by creating an application that makes it easy for customers to always use Trans Metro Pekanbaru, by updating regularly for more optimal service. The second thing is to develop new business models. In business model canvas, the most important thing that we first want to determine is value proposition canvas. As we see in the right side, this comes from the result of empathy map canvas. In this diagram, we can see that customer wants are reliable service, convenience, speedy service, try public transportation, such Trans Metro Pekanbaru bus service, satisfying service, try new destination in Pekanbaru, and near hospitals and hotels. And next, the fears of the customer is unsatisfactory service, price not match the service, waiting too long for the bus, not safe while waiting for the bus, boring while waiting for the bus come late, late to get the destination, confused to get place of destination, hotel and hospital in Pekanbaru. And the last is how the customer needs. Public transportation, cheap public transportation, Trans Metro Pekanbaru transportation, and travel around Pekanbaru. And then from this diagram, we can make some value proposition of our service, such the customer will get the benefit, such help the passengers of Trans Metro Pekanbaru to get the latest information of schedule and route of bus appropriate to the target location. The customer will get buying a e-ticket of Trans Metro Pekanbaru, 5,000 rupiah, that can be used to visit around Pekanbaru city. Fast, convenience, and reliable service system give information about the place of destination, hospital, and hotels in Pekanbaru city just in one application. And the last is buying ticket by online for the place of destination through e-money. From the features of our apps is let's map route, bus schedule, e-ticket for Trans Metro Pekanbaru bus, e-money, operational hours of Trans Metro Pekanbaru, information about place of destination in Pekanbaru city, information about hotel in Pekanbaru city, and information about hospital in Pekanbaru city. And we expect that customer will experience by visual, easy, simple, trust, and convenience app. Next, after finish the value proposition canvas, we can arrange the business model canvas of BuzzIn app. There are 4 perspectives that include in our BuzzIn project. The first is internal perspective that come from key partners, key resources and key activities. The key partners of our project is PT Sarana Pembangunan Pekanbaru for information about Transmetro Pekanbaru. Next, IT designer in preparing the application. The third is Google in preparing the application system. And the fourth is major events in Pekanbaru in promoting and providing an understanding of the application. And next is key activities, that periodic updates on the servers, application, and database. And the key resource, the first is developer resources, next is operational financing, and the third is bus-in operational. And next, we have some perspective, such value perspective that consists of value proposition that as we discussed before. And next, continue with the external perspective that include of customer relationship by consulting. The customer can consulting via call center and Instagram. And the promotion or channels is by mobile application, official website and social media, promotion and brochure and banners. The customer segment. The customer segment is user who have smartphones and have access to Google Play Store and Apple Store. Can be used in all places in Pekanbaru that have internet network access. The target audience is student, worker, and tourists. Because of our target audience are 3, so we make some variation, 2 variation of our apps. The first is for local people, such student and workers that call bus-in aja. And the second for international or for tourists on travelers, it's called as bus-in, that as show as our prototype next. And the customer segment is user who want convenience in the finding out bus schedule and routes, as well as other additional information such hotels, interesting destination, and hospitals by utilizing digital platforms. And next, the third and last is financial perspective that consists of the cost structure and revenue streams. The cost structure is the cost that we need in our project. The first is marketing. The second is development and maintenance of website and application. And the third is operations. And then the revenue streams, or how we can get some profit or revenue, is by e-ticket, e-money, app download, hotel, hospital, and interesting destination partners. Okay, next, the third thing is build capabilities for business model innovation. These capabilities can be formed through a combination of several important aspects. The first is key partner, where the cooperation by involving other parties is also the key shift in creating a good business. And then the key activities that always updating service and optimizing them so that the customer don't feel trouble. And then the last is key resources. Of course, are very key in doing business, where human resources and sources of funds are needed to support the running of business. Then we have some main competency is we using the internet operational technology. Next, about the creative design will be presented by Muhammad Rehan Hasra.
Okay, I will talk about the creative design of this application based on UI UX. Next is. First, the user. As it said before in the target audience, our user, the main user is the worker, student, and tourist. The reason because these 3 kind of customer usually like to use bus because how cheap it is and how easy the access is. Next. Second, the objective. There is main objective and there is secondary objective. The main objective is to provide information to the user. The information is consists such as bus stop location, bus schedule, and bus route. And the secondary objective is to promote Pekanbaru as tourist destination, because in Pekanbaru there is many tourist destination that even people who live in Pekanbaru doesn't know. So because of that, we would like to promote Pekanbaru tourism to all of the people, either in our places or other province or even abroad. Next is. Next is the scope. First, functional specification. The functional of this application is to inform the user about the information related to bus stop, schedule, route, and also about tourist destination and some public places or services such as hotel, hospital, or airport. Next, becoming a e-transaction platform to buy a bus ticket or some tourist destination places that require a ticket. The content requirement. The app content requirement is Trans Metro Pekanbaru bus route, Trans Metro Pekanbaru bus schedule, the Trans Metro Pekanbaru bus stop location, information about places to stay such as hotel, and some public services of places such as hospital and tourist destination, and the last is e-ticket payment. The structure. First, interaction design. It can be the app is in software form. It can be accessed through our smartphone, and it can be accessed through online connection. Second is the information structure. First, we must sign up to the application. Next, we will log in based on our sign up information. Next, we will see the home screen, and in the home screen, it will show about the Transmetro bus route, Transmetro bus schedule, Transmetro bus stop location, and hotel, hospital, and tourist destination information. And the last is an application. The service e-ticket payment. Next. So this is the prototype that will be explained by Brother Rafif.
Okay, maybe Sinta, you can stop share screen so I can show from my phone directly.
Okay.
Okay. Wait. You already can see the screen?
Yes.
This is actually the app that we talking about. This is the icon of app and the name Busin is actually from my phone. So we make this the sample or prototype of this app. So this is the landing page of the application. It's you just fill your number here and log in if you already have an account. But if you don't have an account, click here and just fill this form. Like here, I already form, and yeah, if you already fill this form, it's just example. Okay, so sign up, and you directly going to the home page of the application. So this is the feature that we already mentioned in the presentation, such as e-money. It's make you easy to buy ticket by online, and then the ticket, you can buy the ticket here, choose where you want to go, and this is the schedule uh, of the Transmetro itself. Because of time to make this application, I cannot put all the schedule in here, so I just put the 3 corridor in here just for the example. And here the road, as you can see, this is that we want to that we talk about. We can know where the bus that we want to take, but it's just for the example. Actually, you can tap in here and click go. And more feature about the application is a public place in Pekanbaru, such as hotel, hospital, and uh, travel destination. So maybe that's all from us from our presentation. Is there any question or suggestion or comment? Please.
Thank you. Very clear. So now we will invite Dr. Jiang.
Well, everyone, good evening. Yes, I really like this presentation. From the very beginning, I can see how you from the AEIOU to develop the problem and have the overall scope about the idea and the business model. And I really appreciate you have done some design work. Yeah, and very beautiful interface, and actually to develop the process about the app, how it works. Yeah, I really thank you for your efforts. I do have a question about, you mentioned about the smart city. From my point, it contains a lot of information, and I notice you have talked about the information. You want to provide enough information for the user. Okay, so the user know when and where from one point to another point. That's okay. But if we want to promote local people or the tourists, I think it's not enough. Maybe you can design some kind of transfer system, which means in the major area you have a public transportation like the city bus, but for the remote area, maybe they can connect to the local taxi driver, so better connection to link all the traffic together, which means it also can cooperate with your business model. You have more key partner or more revenue for the other people. And I really like to see the service triangle. I think for some point, the city government have to involve in this kind of service. So the people live in the city, they can get a more service from your bus-in idea. Yeah. So I think it's a very good job for your teams. Bravo. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Jiang. Yeah, I do believe, yeah, well done, a good one. Yeah, when you presentation, I just imagine, probably you can cooperate with Gojek. Okay, so we will have data share.
Yes. Sorry. Oh. Okay. Can you see me?
Yes, Prof.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think your group really done a good job, but I have one comment for you is when you want to follow the design thinking, the process to find a solution, the first step is you have to divide the problem you found. Okay, based on the problem you found, and you propose some solution. From your slides, right, I find you propose one problem is don't let people to wait too long for the bus. Okay, so can you explain how your app can solve this problem? Can you understand my problem, my question?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. So we can give solution for to not too long to wait in the bus stop by the application by showing the map to exactly where the bus is. So maybe it have some system to connect from application to the bus. Maybe something like that, sir.
Okay. Okay. Maybe I can because I think this is a kind of IoT technology. Okay. So as you know, right? If you set up the GPS system on your bus, and then they can send the information to the some satellite, right, to know the location of your bus, right? So your cell phone maybe can trace the bus, the location of your bus. So I think this can solve the problem. Okay, this technology already applied in the Taipei. So we already have this kind of technology to help people to wait. Don't need to wait too long for their bus. Okay. Okay. So okay. Thank you for your good. That's okay. Thank you. You did a very good job for your app. So what kind of software you use for develop the web, the app?
So exactly, I just make in the website. It's called
Okay.
Codula.
Okay.
Codula. So it's not by coding. It's just drag and drop item and just making the apps.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Other teacher? Okay, good. So thank you for group one. I'm quite enjoy to have your presentation. So now we will welcome to into group two, please.
Okay, good evening, sir, ma'am, and friends. I hope you're in a good health condition. And so tonight we will present our project from group 2. Before that, I will introduce the member of group 2. The first is Ivani Karunisa, Disa Melinda, Muhammad Hafiz, Nadia Safitri Dedi, and Nurul Izzah Fikri. Our project name is Vege Tofu. This healthy food with a good taste. Okay, for the first will be explained by Ivani.
Okay, thank you, Nadia. I will explain about the AEIOU of Vegetofu. The first one is activities. The activities, some people process soybeans, become tofu without any variation set. And the environment, the competitors between home industry, between tofu of home industry sellers, tofu factory. The interaction between sellers of home industry of tofu with consumers. The object. Tofu is the main object of our observation and the users, the sellers of home industry tofu and the consumers. Issue selected. There is a lot of competition between tofu, so many competitors. People only process the soybean into the same product, which is tofu. Of course, due to the competitive price, the price of tofu becomes cheaper. So the sellers, home industry of tofu only get the small profit. There is a lack of innovation in soybean. So people selling the same product without any variation such as colors, size of tofu, and etc. Tofu is not durable for sale outside the region, so it is hard enough to expand market target. And the solutions will explained by Nurul Izzah Fikri.
Okay, solution. Create an innovation or variation product. Product innovation is important because it can help us to create new spaces in seemingly crowded market. In this situation, some of people only process soybean become tofu without any variations. So how if we create new innovation variation product to satisfy a customer need by making different variation of tofu, making the tofu more durable for a long time so it can be sold outside the regions. Next slide, please. Next slide is about how to monetize the product. Income that we get come from direct selling to customer, collaborating with vegetarian restaurant, and from sales to sellers in the market. Next slide is about innovation. First is making a new variation of tofu such as with the different colors or shape. Second is adding flavor in tofu by using organic vegetable. And the last by adding organic food preservative. And next slide will explain by Nadia.
Okay, this is the business model canvas. From the first is for customer segment. For our project, we have for target. The first is sellers of home industry tofu, of course, and the second is housewife. The third is vegetarian, and the fourth is people in general. It means like all people who like tofu. And the second is value proposition. We have two kinds of this value proposition. The first is the value proposition of this product is a form that we create ourselves using selected ingredients. And the second, in addition, the manufacturing process is very hygienic and also doesn't use chemicals or substances that are harmful to health. So it's delicious taste with affordable price. The third is about the customer relationship. In this project, we have two kinds of sell discount and giveaway. And next is for channel. We have two kinds of channel. The first is using social media like Instagram, Facebook as platform to advertise using. And the second is using Gojek services to deliver the product. The fourth is about revenue streams, the selling the innovative variations of tofu which is suitable for vegetarian with good taste. And the fifth is K resource, is like chef and cooking tools. And the next is about K activities, the processing the tofu into other variants. And the next is K partnership. For this K partnership will with web and online store platform and other social media. And the last is for cost structure, the product processing, packaging costs, marketing costs, and other ingredients and delivery costs. This is our customer journey map from awareness to advocacy. And I will explain first from awareness through online advertising, word of mouth, and supported by public stakeholders like government and community. And the next is considering by writing blog, do campaign about eco-friendly environment and healthy lifestyles, testimony from consumers. Next is purchase, like marketplace, e-commerce, official website, and WhatsApp chat. And next, it's about retention, is like eco-friendly packaging and color and test variant of tofu. And the last is advocacy. We will do such as like a promotion from social media, as I said before, like Instagram and Facebook, blog, and etc. for suggestion. Okay, next slide will be explained by Lisa.
In general, we are only find white and yellow tofu variants so that we come up with innovative tofu product variants with other color and taste by using ingredients such as vegetable. In addition, we also add organic food preservation so that the tofu can be sold outside the area with a longer period of time than usual. The first of our product is spinach tofu. There are many benefits of spinach. One of the benefits of spinach is source of iron to prevent anemia. Spinach leaf also contain many important vitamins and minerals needed by the body.
And then the next slide, please. And then the second product is hot chili tofu. Chili containing capsaicin able to speed up metabolism and help the body burn calories faster. In other words, capsaicin content in red chilies will increase the body temperature who consume it so that it can trigger a faster heart rate. And then next slide, please. And then the third product is turmeric tofu. Turmeric is good for health, such as preventing cancer and lowering the risk of heart disease. In addition, there are still many benefits of turmeric for health. Turmeric has anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, and antioxidant properties contained on it. Turmeric can be used to treat various kinds of skin disorder, so that there are so many benefits that we get from turmeric. And then next slide, please. And then next product is carrot tofu. Carrots are well known for their eye health benefit. Carrots have a very high vitamin A content, beta-carotene, antioxidant, potassium, fiber, and vitamin K are some of the nutrients that complement the carrot. And then next slide, please. We are also provide the original tofu. Soybean and their product, including tofu, are rich in fiber that can help launch the digestive system. So it is good for health. In addition, tofu contains high protein. The benefits of tofu are also to reduce the risk of heart disease and diabetes. Okay, I think it's all.
Thank you, group 2. So now we invite Dr. Lin to have some comment. You haven't turned on your voice.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much. I think it's a very good idea to have different flavors, especially you mix some like a chili and turmeric and spinach. So that will make tofu very colorful and very the various of the tastes. I think that's a great idea. And also, I think you found a very nice content too. So next step, I think if you can come up with a logo or a brand to represent your tofu, and I think that will be more completed. So now you have very nice product, you have nice content, and now you need a very nice package design and also very nice marketing strategy. Then that will be will be very good way to run this business. So yeah, I think that's a very good idea.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, very brilliant presentation, and I think the quality of the presentation also well done. Yeah,
that's right. That's right. And I'm a vegetarian, I told you, so I would like to buy that. So
yeah,
just
definitely.
give me a phone number and I can order.
Yeah, I think it definitely will be very popular.
Yes.
And we can also attract some young generation and some children. They were willing to test that. Okay, thank you. So we now welcome the final group, right? The team 3. The group 3.
Thank you, Miss and Sir.
Thank you, Prof.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Muhammad Sayuti Al-Fatihadi, and I'm from Group 3. As for today, we want to present you our last presentation about Batik Melayu Riau. For our company name, we choose Tekad Batik and Culture. Maybe you are asking, what is Tekad? Tekad is one of the motifs from Batik Melayu Riau. And now for the background. Galeri Semat Tembaga is the only Riau Batik gallery that is still running. By relying on the remaining 2 batik craftsmen, this gallery has survived for almost 7 years with this situation. This gallery started a business over 10 years ago with 20 batik craftsmen. Over time, there were only 2 batik craftsmen left to maintain this gallery to produce and market their products. It is clear that the current generation lack of interest in this batik craft has become a threat to no successor from the original Riau batik craftsman. For the next slide will be presented by Kak Ruth.
Okay, I will explain the next slide. That is the issue selected. Our issue selected is from the development of the Batik Melayu Riau, Galeri Semat Tembaga. So far, it can be seen that the desire of the next generation to find out about Batik Melayu Riau is getting lower. Batik Melayu Riau is a Riau identity that can be proud of. We as the next generation should be proud and preserve the existence of the traditional batik. The solution is the first, by bringing this batik production to be included in e-marketing. It means helping to digitize product and also how to promote this Riau Malay batik. The second is by doing product variations and conducting batik exhibition. The third is another way is by collaborating with Lembaga Adat Melayu in Pekanbaru City to involve youth from these groups to increase interest from young groups. The next is service design. Behind our service design, the service design that we use here is based on digital customers attraction by using applications or virtual tools or the Internet of Things. Using these 2 methods is expected to increase public awareness to love and wear batik more. The next is will explained by Tranita.
Application is a digital customer attraction-based application that will assist our customer for purchasing Batik Melayu Riau product. In this application, there are various types of Batik Melayu such as cloth, bag, and other. This application also contains the history of Batik Melayu Riau, which is intended as a means of educating customer to know more about Batik Melayu Riau. They use as a means to help the younger generation to be more aware and interested in this batik. Virtual batik and culture exhibition. During a pandemic like this, people from various walks of life want to socialization-based entertainment offline. By holding a virtual batik and culture exhibition will be a place for entertainment as well as education for those who want to indulge in existing culture. It is also expected to people who are still young will be sensitive to culture because we wrap it up by having the same interest as the interest of young people. By bringing digital supply to the target market will also reach various levels of society. Our service touchpoint. The first is customer can make purchase of Batik Melayu Riau using the Riau Batik application, Culture Fashion Gateway. The second is Batik Melayu Riau is expected to become a market leader that will bring a hype to the other culture-based local product. The third is contactless shopping between customer and seller because they can make purchase through the application. The last is customer can receive voucher, and hidden code in every corner of the virtual culture exhibition. This is our service triangle: Tekat, Batik, and Culture, Government, and Customer. This is our service blueprint for our application. And next will be explained by Jody.
Okay, this is the service blueprint culture exhibition. The first thing is customer either do the link invitation via application or barcode scan via advertisement. And then we go to enter exhibition, enjoy and participate, get discount coupon spread in every corner in the exhibition. And then when they interest or want to buy, they redirected to the application itself. Next, please. Okay, how to monetize our product? By doing the advertisement via social media, application, and cultural exhibition to attract more customers to buy our products such as regular batik clothes, batik bags, and etc. Next. Okay, we go to the innovation for our product. The eco-friendly packing, the material for our product mostly made out of natural DIY. And then the application, and then the new kind of product, Batik Melayu Riau. Next. Sorry, Fatih, next please. Okay, we go to the target audience. Our target audience is a traveler and people who have a middle to upper income because the price of our product is quite expensive. So our target market is the people who have a middle and to upper income. Next. Okay, what would we do is to satisfy and unsatisfy my target audiences. The price of the product is in accordance with the quality of offering. The product can be used in the long-term run. Easy way to order products because we have an application and our product available in social media. And then unsatisfied to our target audience is because we open order via pre-order. It takes a long time for batik production. If the batik order is custom, limited human resource in the file of production. Okay, this is our BMC or business model canvas. The key partner is Batik Craftsman Tools provider, Natural DIY provider, Gojek and other goods delivery, application designer. Key activities is Batik production and application management. The key resources is human resources, Batik Craftsman Tools, application and social media moderator. The value proposition of environment-friendly product, new product variation, different batik motif from other regular batik in Indonesia. The customer relationship is self-service and call center. The customer segment is domestic and international travel, the middle or upper income customers. The channels that we use is culture exhibition, social media, and application. Cost structure is batik production, craftsman, and marketing advertisement. The revenue stream is marginal profit from selling the batik. Okay, next. Okay, this is our product example. There's a batik batik clothing, batik t-shirt, and batik bag. Next. Okay, thank you for listening to our presentation. May you have a question? You can ask sincerely. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Group 3. I love the design of the batik. So now we invite Dr. John.
Okay. Finally, I can see some student provide a service triangle. Finally, yeah, I really like the presentation. I mean, the quality of the slide, very beautiful. I mean, the font you use, the layout, and the proportion. I think in terms of the slide, the quality of the design, you have done a good job. And I think your major target user will be the young generation because you want to preserve the traditional batik, the image. So you use the technology. I think you got the right decision because the young generation like to use the cell phone, okay, or the virtual reality. It's kind of new technology. So use the technology to attract the young generation to have to look back to the traditional culture. I think is a good direction for you to choose this kind of direction. And also, I think the exhibition, okay, you link with the local, artist to have this kind of a platform, either virtual platform or the tangible platform, to let the young generation or the artists have a room or space to present their work, and to let the people can have a more opportunity to involve this kind of image. I think it's another good direction. And in the other thing, you cooperate with the government. I think the government have to take some responsibility to have this kind of event take off. So I think for my point, you have done a good job. And I don't know if you have designed some of the product in your presentation. So I see some of the clothes you put in your slide. This product you designed it, or you just take some example?
No, sir. It is just some example.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's a really beautiful icon for the this tradition. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Zhang. So now we will have Dr. Yang.
Good evening. Yeah, this group actually did a pretty good presentation, and especially that presentation slide designed very well. I just curious about, did you test your ideas with your target audience and see if you liked your ideas, and did your group do that?
For the time being, we are not testing it yet, sir.
Yeah. The design thinking process should be an iterative process. So you have to like test your ideas and try to see how your ideas can fit your target audience needs. And so you need a way to prove your idea can work, and also based on their feedback and try to improve your ideas. And there will be something that you guys probably can do. And also, maybe you can start to try to design the project ideas that your group have. I think I believe that you can continue on this project. Yeah. That's it.
Thank you for the suggestion, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Now we have 5 groups already, but I'd like to invite Dr. Liao and Dr. Lin. Probably you can have some conclusion from the business side and the design side, the two main perspectives. So okay, Dr. Liao, thank you.
The students in each group employ the concept and the tool you learned in the past week and to share what you learned in the final presentation. I also learned a lot from your presentation. I really like your presentation. I would like to provide maybe 5 suggestions for your reference. Okay, first, you need to provide a stronger value proposition and provide a customer with more strong reason to buy your product or service instead of your competitors. Maybe each team maybe need to strengthen your value proposition and provide more reason for your customers. Second, maybe each team may try to evaluate the cost structure and the revenue stream of your product or service very carefully, because a more precise evaluation of revenue and the cost is needed to synthesize whether the business model could work or not. This is really important, but it is pity for each team. I did not see team to try to evaluate the cost and the revenue stream. Okay, maybe you guys to try to evaluate. Okay. Third, have you tried to ask the potential customer maybe what do they comment about your product or service? Customer may not think the same as yours, so it is necessary study are required. So please ask your potential customer if you want to sell the product or service to your potential customer. The fourth, a very important question is how to differentiate from your competitors. You prove the business model could work. You guys may face the pressure from your competitors. How to establish an entry barrier is very important issue. Okay. Finally, few students think about the issue of pricing. You need to think about the pricing strategy. How do you price the product or service? What are the factors will have influence on your the pricing? So you guys may think about this issue. Okay, this is all my suggestion. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Liao. So now we will have Dr. Lin.
Okay, thank you very much. Actually, I have 7 points, but Dr. Liao just provided 5 out of the 7, so I have only 2. You might notice that even from different professors, the materials are all covered and mentioned the target audiences. Yeah, so before we can run a business, especially we really want it to be successful. We particularly definitely want to put a lot of effort to investigating your potential users, buyers, or key influencers. So that's the very important thing before you can design a good business or good product. And I think you did a good job too. And also, you are one more step. I think that it's a little bit one more step to a successful business design, which is the logo of your product and the brand of your product, because you need the brand and you need a slogan so that it can representative your nice ideas. So that and also most of you mentioned the words of mouth. But if you don't have a very catchy slogan or very nice brand, then how can be a word of mouth? So even though I want to introduce your product to my friends, but I don't, well, I just can, well, you know that this is a very great, colorful tofu, but I don't have a brand, okay? So that's what I mean. So including like logos, package, or even some example of your okay, say banner ads, that will much more helpful to make us understand what you are doing. So that's my suggestion. So for the future, I think you got a lot of great ideas. In your future, even you want to design a business or a product or future things. So I think you've earned a lot of good experiences too. Okay, congratulations to all of you, my students. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Lin and Dr. Liao. And I think, yeah, we learn a lot from 5 group and very appreciate. I got a lot of idea and I also learned from you. Thank you. So I think it's okay from our side, from MCUT side. So I see they have a link to vote the best team, right? So can I ask the student and the teacher to vote the best team? Okay. Eva, you didn't turn on your voice.
All right. Okay, so would that be okay if I share feedback?
Yes, please.
Okay, because the other day I've created a feedback form that was supposed to be filled out by our students about this course and their expectations towards it. So here are some of the things that they've said about it. All right. Okay, so basically, most of the feedbacks, not most, all of the feedbacks that we or I gathered from them, most of them are positive. The only complaint that I noticed was about the time. So yeah, because it's on Tuesday and Thursday, right? So in between those, they only have Wednesday for them to discuss. But it's a bit tough for them sometimes, to formulate the presentations and all that. But apart from it, most of the things that they said were like it is an eye-opening experience. Like they would want to continued on if they've got the chance, they want to do it again if it's possible and all that, so I guess that's the main thing that I want to share about this course. Bu Fitri?
That would be wonderful. Can you provide the feedback to us? Then
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank
I
you.
will send you the complete form because I also give them this where they have to rate the course and all that, but because it is in a graphic form and most of it are in a positive side, so I'm like, which is good, but I will send it to you after this.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What about the vote? I create the vote for tonight's hold on, for tonight's class as well, where they need, because last time Dr. Winnie mentioned about voting, right? The best group and all that. So, okay, let me try. Here's the polling. So as we can see, it is for the group 4.
Oh.
Yeah. For their vote.
Congratulations, group 4.
I don't know. Do we still have Ibu Fitri here? Dr. Fitri? No. Bu Fitri?
Yes, I'm still in here.
Okay, here's the polling result.
Okay.
Do you have anything else you want to
So
share?
actually the percentage is more or less the same. 20, 30, 20, 30.7%. So it's a quite competitive among the groups.
Actually, all right. Actually, Dr. Kelly, Professor Kelly, if I may ask, because Mr. Ricky sent me this assessment form. Why do they only get 15% for the presentation skill?
Who sent you the
Mr.
assessment form?
Ricky. Okay, so Okay, as in the point weight for the innovative business model, creative design, social service innovation, presentation. Okay, both the three innovative business model, creative design, and social and service innovation. It's for 25 points, which is fair enough lah, because that's the thing that they were supposed to learn. But for the presentation skill, it's only 15 points, and the teamwork is for 10 points.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Mrs. Ipa, could you share the evaluation form?
If I share the evaluation form, then I'm going to share my points as well. Would that be okay?
You can delete only for.
Then I forgot.
And make it.
Oh, okay, I can see your point. Because this is a final presentation. I mean that the final presentation, it means that you need to present your key component of your idea. Okay, so I can know because we need to emphasize the business model, the creative design, and the social service innovation. It's what we need to learn. So because this is final presentation is kind of a proposal. So you need to convince your audience to buy your idea. So it's a main point what we need to focus on. So is what my understanding. Probably Dr. Lin can have some describe.
Yeah, I totally agree, because the final presentation, the most important thing in the final presentation is the result. It's a result. No matter how much work you dedicate in your teamwork, that's all in the past. So and also we do believe that if you put a lot of efforts in your teamwork, then the final result will turn out to be some kind of the better results. So I think the 10 point is fair. It's fair. I think that's fair. Well, I'm not the person who designed the evaluation the form, but I think that's fair too. That's fair too. Well, I think the Ricky is the person who did that. I will ask him.
All right. Okay. All right.
Okay. So tonight we got the favorite presentation group is group 4. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Okay. Who is the group 4?
Ma'am.
Okay,
And
congratulations.
Teno and Muhammad.
Okay, wonderful. So now, for the next evaluation, we will check your PowerPoint and everything, and then we will fill in the evaluation form from the MCUT University. So on 30 and 31 July 2021, we will do a closing ceremony for the joint course MCUT University and also with Universitas Riau program. So at this day, the best group and also the favorite group will be invited to the event. Congratulations.
Good.
Very good. Okay. And also I have a very good news for MCUT University and also Universitas Riau. So after this program, we still have another meeting for the fast track program. So I'm really happy that our students, 6 of our students are accepted as a fast track program student with the MCUT University. Thank you very much, Professor Kelly. And also for the Faculty of Economic and Business, and 2 from the Engineering Faculty. So and also we send the proposal to the Ministry of Education Indonesia to support our student for the course. So they got their proposal is accepted, and then we passed the selection. And I'm really happy to say that. And thank you very much for Miss Eva and also the student and also international office in the Minci University. So our student got support from the Indonesian government for their living costs, that they can buy the internet pocket, and also they can buy books and also articles that they need for the course. So I'm really happy to say that, and thank you very much. So our collaboration will continue in the next time on September. Thank you very much, Professor
So
Kelly.
nice. Yeah, so nice. Yeah, congratulations and get to hear the good news. And definitely, like our department chair, Dr. Liao here, and the business and the management department will take care of your students for 6, right? So
Yes.
we will have a rep and Niwa Yang, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
Niwayan. We have two of our students in here, Niwayan and also Rafif. Yeah.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we are
And
here
also,
and yeah, to welcome all of you.
thank you very much. And also, I'm really curious when our student can come to the Taiwan. So is it? I hope they can come to Taiwan and study offline instead of online, so they can gain more experience in Taiwan.
Yes, let's cross finger cross on it.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think the situation of COVID-19 pandemic is under control now, and we will have a vaccine soon or later, and hopefully, yeah, I can welcome your students on campus.
Okay, it's a good
Yeah.
news for us. So, student, ready for Taiwan. Okay, thank you very much.
Welcome.
And also, we are really welcome all of you to our universities too. So you can see tofu, batik, and ginger, and then you can see a bus in Pekanbaru. It's quite unique because our community don't like it, and very few people use it. So it's quite challenging for the innovative idea to make it better. Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I also like to share my batik.
Oh, wonderful. It's really wonderful.
Yeah, I collect 4 of
You made
them.
it?
No, I borrow it.
Oh, you bought it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But do you know that we have different pattern for each province or each place? Like when they talk about the batik here, they have a different kind of distinctive patterns.
Yeah, I love to collect all of them.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's going to be a lot though, Professor Kelly.
Yes. Actually, maybe it's from, we have a 34 province. Every province has different batik. So you can collect 34 batiks.
Yes, but it's very expensive.
Not at all.
No, I love it.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. So we will glad to send you batik from Riau.
No. I will visit Liao.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, so
for you.
I will
Okay.
collect it by myself.
Oh, that's amazing. Looking forward to see you.
Yes.
Yes.
Finger crossed on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, Miss Eva,
Yes.
do you have something to add?
I guess thank you for everyone, Professor Peter, Professor Kelly, Professor Chang, Professor Yang, Professor Lin. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
the experience, for the knowledge that is shared. I'm looking forward for the next collaboration.
Thank you.
Yes, and please keep safe and keep healthy.
Will do,
Yes.
will do. All right, you too.
Okay, bye.
All right,
Thank
bye.
you very much,
Bye.
Professor.
Thank you
Very
Bye.
Can you
much.
take
Bye.
a picture before
Bye.
we leave this room?
Yes, yes, sure.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Please, all of the participants open the camera so we can make a group picture.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay. Miss Eva, could you say 1, 2, 3?
All right, 1, 2, 3 for the first screen. All right. For the second one. All right. Done.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Thank you and see you next time online or offline. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you
you.
very much.
Thank you.
And our student, thank you for the participation. It's very intensive course and you made it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prof. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Fatima. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.
For the
Good
best
night.
group, we are waiting for on 30th of July. Okay, see you. Thank
See
you.
you. Bye.
See you soon. Bye bye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, all.